Hallelujah, we made it to our best list of all time. We made it to the best list. Hallelujah, we're giving you great recs for today. If you're a newbie, basically, this is the you must listen to songs you must listen to in all of K-pop, in our personal opinion, so get on it. Yeah. Woo. Awesome. Spectacular.
Hooray.
Amazing. Whatever the fuck Lady Gaga said in that interview. Welcome back, everybody, to the one, the only, knee-slapping K-pop podcast. It is your girl, Maria, and I'm here with editor Kayla.
Hello.
And spokesperson Sammi.
Hello? Every time you say that, I'm like, that's not...
Like, what?
I don't know how that even works.
I don't know. I think you are the spokesperson, Sammi.
Okay.
Love it.
I'll accept a title I don't understand.
Fair enough, but we are here today, finally, to talk about the best K-pop songs of all time, in our opinion, as of early 2024. Yay. Love it.
What a
Hooray.
time.
So excited.
I do think 5 or 4 of these songs come from the same year.
5.
5.
It's 5.
5 of them are from the same year. But you know what?
It's
That
a
was
lot.
a banger year of K-pop.
It was such a good year, like, we had to.
Had to.
Like, what else could we do?
Exactly.
Not have them on here?
And I feel like
Sacrilege.
they're not shocking. None of them are shocking choices.
No.
Like,
They are
those
the choices
are,
that had to be here.
Of this list, those are not the ones that are shocking.
No. There are some that are shocking. Not that one.
Right, not that one. It's a great list overall. Highly recommend you listen to the whole list of songs.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
I feel
a fun
like
list. I don't know if maybe you should listen to the list in the order we have it, like...
right.
Okay, maybe
Like, I
not in
don't
the
know if
order,
it's-
but definitely check out all these songs.
We don't have it in optimal listening experience.
We do
Mhm.
not, but
But we do have them in our personal recommendations.
Yes.
And then you can figure out whatever order you want to listen to these songs.
Yes, yes.
And also stick around for the end, because we have statistics about our own opinions.
We do.
Yes,
we
we
did
will
make
do the
statistics on all of the
stats.
top 10 songs of the years as well. Very fun. Because we all work in STEM, we love a statistical analysis of our own opinion.
Correction, we do
Why
work
else
that's
would
involved
we?
with biology somehow. That's really what
Why
it
not?
is. We all do something related to biology.
We do.
But they're all different.
Specifically.
I love it.
So number 15. A song that I think that
It's gotten worse over time.
has made
gotten worse over
worse.
time, unfortunately.
Time has made worse.
Yeah,
Give this, like, 3 years ago would have been top 5.
Mhm.
I know.
Easily.
And it's not
'Cause
the
it-
song's fault, it's the group's
No.
fault. Like, it's
it-
their own fault.
Yeah.
Because at number 15, we have Pentagon with Shine.
Amazing.
A banger song.
So much
Banger.
fun.
What a
But
great song.
holy shit.
What the fuck's going on with Pentagon,
What the
though?
fuck?
What is
What's
going on
with
with
this song?
Pentagon? Jeez.
What
Depressing.
happened to Pentagon?
It's so depressing, honestly.
They're falling apart so hard right now. It's really
It,
kind
like-
of it's sad to watch.
It is.
It is. It's
It really
terrible.
is. But, like, it's a good song. It's got a lot of energy. We love that about
We
it.
do.
It's Pentagon at the height of their powers, and it's only been downhill from there.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true.
It
They
truly
could have
has
done
been.
so well, and it really went so poorly after this.
Yeah,
does.
it's
It
very
goes so-
disappointing, honestly.
It goes so poorly so fast. It's
It
just,
is. It's just
We have
not
a
good.
couple of years. It's because right after this we lose Edon, and that's
Mhm.
really the beginning of the end for them, and they never
Yeah.
recover from that.
No, they do not.
But this song is great. Like, despite what a disaster that group is now, like,
Yeah.
we can't deny that this is a great song. And
The thing with this song is
Yeah.
that this song
it was
is,
so good.
like, the only fucking, like, weird little, almost meme K-pop song that's ever worked.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a little weird song, but all the pieces fit together. They highlight all the correct members of Pentagon.
Right.
There's still 3 of them I don't know.
It's fine.
And they're still there.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Doesn't fucking matter. They're
given
dead.
the situation of Pentagon.
Not that I haven't tried to learn the members of Pentagon. I just can't.
There's no reason to.
I
at
mean,
this point.
I never did.
Especially not now.
Truly.
Yeah, there's no reason.
I knew, I think, what, 6 to 7 out of 10
Mhm.
confidently.
Yeah,
The other 3 are nonsense to me.
yeah. No need anymore.
Nothing matters anymore about Pentagon, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But on the topic of this song, I just really feel like such wasted opportunities. And it's almost not even Cube's fault.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the universe apparently just had it out for Pentagon.
They did. They really, something about the universe did not like them.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was truly just unfortunate in a lot of different ways.
So, that's Shine.
Yep.
Some people might feel the same way about the next one. Maybe.
No, because the next group lasted way longer and had success for way longer.
True,
than the
but then
Pentagon
again, they also
did. It
just...
didn't go downhill.
They did not
the
lose
music
quality.
didn't go
They didn't
downhill.
go downhill. They
music
had a
quality did
following
not
through their whole
decline.
career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the music quality didn't decline.
Right.
No.
Because at number 14, we have Bang by After School. Great
Oh, the
song.
drums.
Great, like, second-gen girl group song.
Oh, absolutely.
A song that we got covered a lot this year, and I feel like we need to cover it more, because it is a
Oh
great
no, I
song
want
to
more
cover.
of this song.
Yeah.
This song is so fun.
And for a song being as
So
old
much
as
fun.
it is, it ages so well. It's such a good
Oh,
song.
absolutely.
Even
And
in
a
the
song
current
that could
day.
go so poorly.
Yeah.
Because, like, put this out there. It's a like, it is both, like, I don't know, marching band themed, and also has essentially a cheerleader chant as a chorus.
Yeah.
Could go so poorly,
Right.
but works so well
It's so
every
good.
time.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, like Maria said, the group didn't have, like, the best go, but they didn't have
Because let's
the
be honest,
worst-
I think a
the
lot of that was
worst
Pledis,
go.
though, to be fair.
Pledis, yeah. Pledis has
Yeah.
a lot of problems.
Pledis, yeah, but also at the same time, I do think that, like, they went in with, like, a weird concept to begin with, and also the girls, a similar Zia situation happened where they all got so much individual attention.
Right, right.
The group becomes a secondary thought, so I don't necessarily know if it's, like, fully a Pledis thing, or just, like, well, why make money that I have to divide?
I mean, they
Right.
all didn't that didn't necessarily happen to all of them, though, all the members.
But that doesn't necessarily happen to all of any group.
Yeah.
Especially a group of this size. It
Oh,
happened
yeah.
to enough of them.
Yeah.
And enough of the
Right.
bigger members that, like, there's
Sure.
no point in making the group continue.
Right.
But this song, banger.
Banger.
Love that.
Great song.
Love that it will I'm excited. You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited for Twiz to cover the song.
Ooh,
Every
yeah.
Pledis group covers the song.
Oh, that would
It was
be,
the
ooh, that would be
Pledis
great.
girls' audition for Produce.
Yeah.
17 did it. I think that I want Twiz to do it.
Oh, that would be
and that is how
great,
we've
yeah.
That's a new
decided
boy
to-
group coming, right?
That is how
Yes,
we've
new Pledis boy
decided
group.
to
Ooh,
call
exciting.
to us.
Twins.
But this time
That-
a
that's
Pledis
what it
boy
looks
group,
like.
a Pledis
That's
boy
what we're
group created
calling
under the
Twins.
Hive labels, which will be rather interesting to see how that one plays out.
Oh no, they're feeling already. The rollout feels very much like the TXT rollout.
It
And
does.
I'm
That's
not
exciting,
saying that's
that's
a bad
good.
thing. That's a great thing.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I think
I'm
the
happy.
it's like a combination of the TXT and the New Jeans rollout,
Right.
and I think that's wonderful.
Yes. And it's like what we've gotten so far from them, very good. I like
Banger.
it. Yeah.
So far, honestly, might change, but we're recording this on January 6th. Rookie Boy Group of the Year.
Yep. That's
We'll
what we
see.
got
So
so
far.
far.
We shall see.
No, they've already, like, at this point, if they come out with no one, if ever nothing else comes out from them, already had a great debut.
Mhm.
Damn.
All right. Number, what are we at? 13?
Number 13. This is
13.
our band song of this list. Because, you know, we always
There
gotta...
was no way we weren't gonna have
we
one.
were always gonna have a band song on the list.
Oh, yeah.
But why not do it with probably, arguably, the most unique K-pop band out there? Lucky number 13. Lucky or unlucky, but I say in this case it's lucky. We have Flowering. Such a lovely track. Amazing.
It truly
by Lucy,
is
by the way. By Lucy, by the band
so
Lucy.
good.
We enjoy Lucy a lot.
Love them so
we've
much.
always been big fans. From this is debut.
Mhm.
This is the debut.
The debut of them.
I was gonna say from debut, and I'm like, obviously from debut.
Yeah,
this
from
is
debut.
This is debut, yeah.
Straight
When this
from
was their
debut.
debut, and you come out here with a violin, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
We love a
the
violin.
violins.
So good.
Love a
We
violin.
appreciate a violin.
We love a violin.
But not just a violin, but like a fully realized band.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely,
Like
yeah.
no notes, just vibes.
Mhm.
No notes for them at all. Doing so good, like always.
Immediately.
So good all the time.
It's just like a charming little song. It's got all the right energy.
Mhm.
It's got all the they're so talented. I do think it also does come from the fact that as opposed to a lot of other bands, they were all older.
Yes.
This is a band of adults.
It is a band of adults. It was
Mhm.
made on a survival show, which is normally not something that is good for a lot of these like groups, but I think the fact that they did not win helped them out
Better.
so much, because then they could sign with the company and then just become a real band and
Yes.
Mhm.
exist longer than Happy Pola
Though,
did, who won that show. So
Weirdly, two bands made on survival shows have thus far made our best list.
I know.
'Cause
So
them
maybe that's the
and
way you
Hi-Fi
make
Unicorn.
maybe that's the way you make a band is you
Maybe
put them
that
on a
is-
survival show.
Maybe
Form
that is
together,
how
but
you
don't
make
make
a
them
band.
win, but make them go to another company. and
No,
be an actual
Hi-Fi
band.
Unicorn did win though.
They did.
Oh, okay.
But that was
Maybe
FNC,
winning
but
is
that
not a
was-
factor.
But the FNC, that's also FNC, and FNC we already know is good at bands. So
True.
it's
And
a
FNC is very good at it. I
different
trust
situation.
FNC with a band.
Yeah. But either way, love them. We love the violin so
Yeah.
much. It's such an interesting aspect to have in a K-pop band.
It
and
brings
I think
such
it
a
fun
really makes
flavor
it so much fun.
to especially the kind of music that I mean, obviously the kind of music that Lucy makes will have to complement the violin. He is one of the 5 people there.
Right.
But it brings a nice energy to it. It's
really
like it
does.
can bring the drama. Nothing is more dramatic than a violin.
Nah. It's so good.
It can bring and even in a lighter song like this, it just makes it sound just so pretty.
I know. It's so nice. And it's not
It's just pleasant.
unexpected is not the word, because we've had it for so long now, but it just is so
But at the
such a
but-
nice like different aspect to have in
But here's the
music.
thing. You have to think of at the time. When we first heard this is the debut, this is the first violin.
True. This
At
is
the time,
first
it was
violin.
unexpected.
Yeah.
And I do think that's also why they gave the violin such a prominent solo in that song.
Right.
Not that they don't often give the violin a prominent solo, but like
Right.
it's like they like made it real prominent in this
Oh,
one.
definitely. Because, I mean, the violin is pretty prominent in all of their music, just given
Yeah.
the fact that it's there and most K-pop songs don't have violin in
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
but it is.
But, like,
It's extra prominent in Flowering, for
Yeah.
sure.
Just for the novelty sake at the beginning.
Right.
We love that.
So good. Love them so much. They're such a
More K-pop
nice
bands,
little-
not
pleasant
JYP
little
ones,
group.
but other K-pop
Yeah,
bands.
anyone but JYP want to make a band, go for it.
Or SM. I don't trust SM.
SM? Oh god, no.
No,
Or
SM
no.
and
No
tracks,
YG either.
please no.
Just maybe
No,
Yeah.
FNC.
let's
Make
go
like 3.
no big 3 bands, but like anyone else want to try to
Honestly
make a
speaking,
band, go for it.
FNC, you want to make 2 more bands? To
Right.
be honest, that's the only person I trust.
FSG want to make some bands, like go
Do you think
for it.
Hype's gonna make a band eventually?
I don't think that's a thing they're looking
The
at.
only thing I could think about a Hybe band would be a pre-existing band that they acquire.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think they're
Yeah.
out
I
there
don't
trying
think
to make
Hybe-
a band.
I think Hybe knows their limitations
I
enough.
don't think they're gonna acquire more labels at this point in time, to what I know.
Yeah,
of,
but
who
I'm just
knows?
saying, like, if they want to, like, if some band that leaves a company, that's the only time I could even imagine them getting a band. It would need to
Right.
be it would need to first have acquired a band,
Mhm.
and maybe after they've acquired a band and managed that, would make a band.
Right.
You
I
know?
don't think that's
This would
a
need
thing
to be
that
a
they
process.
that they know they can come out
No.
and just do,
I think it
yeah?
would need to be enough of a steps in a process that we haven't even started,
Right.
that it would be years from now, if
Oh,
anything.
definitely, yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Number 12?
Number 12.
Number 12 is an oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but a goodie.
So number 12, we have SHINee's Lucifer. My first K-pop song.
Great song.
I started with one of the best
Mm-hmm.
ever.
It is. I do think for me it's my favorite song from them. I love I love it. It's so good.
It's up there. It is at the very least up there always.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a banger. It's like the opposite. We will talk a lot in our worst list about what we call electronic bullshit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which is electronic songs that just don't decide to just not make everything muddled and awful.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the opposite of that. It's fully an electronic song. It's
I
full
love that.
EDM electronic.
Right.
But done
But
the best way
but in a
possible.
such
But
a
it
nice-
complements the
And
huge
fun
element.
fact.
Nice way, yeah.
And fun fact, just to throw it out there for people who didn't know, a very young BB Rexa had writing credits for this song.
She did.
Which is wild
if
to
only
think.
Baby Rexa could write her own music half as good as this song.
Apparently not, but we won't get into that today.
Lucifer by SHINee.
As Lucifer by Shine. Just saying. Baby Rexa does not make good music on her own. Just saying.
No.
But
apparently
this
if she
song-
writes for other people, it's great. Apparently.
Yeah,
I don't know.
apparently.
Some people write better songs for other
other
people.
people.
Hui from Pentagon, I think, wrote better songs for other groups than he did from
Mhm.
Pentagon.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see what that Hui solo album sounds
oh,
like.
Lord.
Oh,
I don't
Lord.
want
boy.
to think about it. I really
boy.
do not want to think about it.
It's either gonna be full ballads or the most try-hard shit you've ever heard.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I don't know which one I prefer.
can't do a full album of Hui just, like, wailing the whole time.
But I can do a full album of everything SHINee's doing, and I've
Yes.
done multiple of them. They're incredible.
They're always incredible.
Vocals on point.
Hmm
SM, back when they knew how to, like, play to the strengths of the group that they created.
hmm
Just saying.
SM's gotta leave them alone, is really
SM
where
does
I'm
need to
at.
leave them alone.
Like, leave them alone, please.
SM overall, SHINee overall, the best SM group they ever made.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
so
phenomenal. And just, I don't know notes. Just listen to the
notes for
song. It's a
SHINee.
banger.
It's great. It's so good.
It's iconic. Moving on
Yep,
to, I think, the solo song of her.
I think so.
The
Yes.
best.
I think-
some of these are on here just to, like, not check boxes, but because
No,
like,
this
well,
is
you
this
need
is
to
the
have,
highest
like,
solo song.
We have the
it looks
band
like.
song.
Yeah.
It's the only solo song
Yes.
on
Right.
this list, so
Well,
it's like
no, yeah,
this
it
is
is.
the band song
right.
for the list. You know,
This
A
is
solo
for me. I love
no, we
this
wanted
song.
this on here.
I
It's
love this
great.
song.
It's a great song.
This was like one of the ones where we're like, no, this has to go on there.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. So at number 11 we have Heroine by Sammi.
And Sunmay's getting her flowers. Yay. I love it so much.
She's such a good soloist, and
she
I
is.
think
She is.
the like it's not like debut era Sunmi because that was different.
No.
But that's like the split from
From JYP.
from JYP of like Heroine and Gashina like right after each other.
Even
was
though
so
she
great.
keeps going back to work with that man.
I know it's unfortunate.
Sunmi, you
for
can
her.
run.
It's
You
really
can say no, you're
unfortunate
not
for
in his
her.
company anymore.
No, I mean, I don't know. I guess she's on good terms with him. That she feels fine
I
to
know,
collab
but
with him.
his songs just make her worse. I'm sorry. They
Yeah.
just add some more bad songs
Yeah.
in her discography.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate for her, but it's
Just unfortunate.
It's fine.
Yeah, a little. But
But no, this song, phenomenal. Everything phenomenal. It brings the drama. As you'll notice from this list, we like when songs bring the drama.
Yes, we do.
and I
love
think the
that.
wildest part about this was produced by Teddy Park.
Again,
fucking Teddy Park. His
it's
songs
like this
his
that
two
make
of his
my
best
theory
songs
that
went to
Teddy's
Sunmi.
been dead for like 10 years not real.
Right.
Oh, it's
Because
insanity.
if you look at Blackpink, Teddy's been dead for 10 years.
Oh, absolutely.
Sunmi, maybe he's still alive somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Maybe.
Even fucking, what's the new girl group called? Baby Monster.
Baby
Oh, yeah.
Monster.
Teddy's
Oh
been
my
dead
God,
for 10 years.
Forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
I did too.
those guys.
But listen to their music. Teddy's been dead for 10 years.
Yeah.
And yet, like, he writes songs for certain other people, not under JYP. Not JYP, a YG.
Uh-huh.
And he's, like, lively. That
Crazy.
company might be sucking the life out of him like a vampire.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know.
Because, like,
what's
he
going on with
can't
him.
produce good things for, even the Blackpink songs that he produces that I enjoy. I'm not gonna tell you that the production is, like, top quality, innovative shit.
Right.
Yeah, nah. But heroin's so great.
Heroin, top quality, innovative shit. Absolutely.
It's innovative. I love. It's basically there's definitely a message to the song, but I love that.
Yeah.
And you don't hear it
It's,
as often in K-pop.
Fuck you, I don't need no man.
Yeah,
And I love a fuck you, I don't need no man banger.
I do love that.
you know, and just it's
We do
just
love
it's just a
that.
great because I think it was like it wasn't like as big as Gosh No, but it definitely was I think
No.
a more surprise kind of popular hit because it
Yeah.
was like oh
The thing
okay
with Gashina,
Which I
think
loved.
Gashina was out there to be the anthem.
yeah
Right.
And this, I think, is better, but it's also more subdued
yeah
than Gashina. Not by
Right.
much, but I do think it's like a more, it's a different energy.
It
it's
is
an
very
energy I
different.
wish that more
It's an energy I like
soloists
more.
implemented in K-pop, but
It's an energy I wish Sunmi would go back to more.
True.
Yeah.
Unless she's
Definitely.
just that was just done in a certain phase in her life and she's out of that phase, who knows? But you know, because sometimes that's part of the reason why they don't go back to certain types of
Yeah.
styles. That and
And
also
she's
again
never
this was
sounded as good as that anymore.
that and also this was a
I
Teddy
like-
Park
I
joint,
don't-
so like
I don't like. It's not that I'm saying I hate Sunmi's new music, but I hate some of Sunmi's new music.
Yeah.
The one she did last year was questionable.
Her more recent stuff, the last couple years, for number one, she just hasn't been as active, so she hasn't been releasing a
No.
lot of music. But the last couple years, I've been like kind of bored with it.
It's either bored and I act like mostly bored, and then the one Stranger I actively disliked.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that as like a thing of like I'm never gonna like Sunmi again. It's just like I do think that she's trying so many different things.
Right.
And I just don't think they've worked as well.
I think so. I would also say that, yeah.
which is fine, it happens. That's careers for you. You
Mhm.
try new things, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't pan out.
Speaking of careers of people who've been inactive, where the fuck is IU?
I know.
Speaking of
right?
which,
She's
yeah.
not on this list, spoilers, but where the fuck is IU?
Where is
She's
IU?
coming with a mini album, supposedly.
She is coming with a
so-
mini album.
It's
and
been so long, though.
it's been- I
Maybe
miss
COVID just made
so
her tired that
much.
she was just like, I'm just gonna own properties and be reclusive for a little bit. You know what?
No, because
Fair
she
enough.
had during COVID she was making music.
True, actually, good point. Maybe she was. Maybe
She was making music during COVID.
maybe she just wanted a break after all that. Maybe she wanted a break
I don't
from
know,
that. I
man.
don't know.
I don't know. Where the hell is IU? So
Anyways,
number 10?
10.
number 10. Oh,
Number 10.
such a joy to see this on here. Such a joy.
Delightful little song.
Delightful song.
A delightful song, a delightful girl group. Listen to pretty much majority of their catalog, por favor. Love it. Their title tracks are bomb. Number 10. I am so happy, so pleased to crown my winners of Queendom at the
Yes.
number 10
Our,
spot.
the knee
Our
slapping
We
winners
slap
of
for winners
Queendom.
of Queendom.
No
Queendom the
no personal
original.
shade to Mamamoo because I do still like Mamamoo, but this was
Come on now.
I was like, but
Come on
this,
now.
but this should have.
No competition.
They should have won, in my opinion. This group at number 10 should have won. It is Nonstop by shit, oh, my girl,
God.
I'm so tired.
It's
Oh my
okay.
girl.
Oh My Girl, my favorite girl group. Freaking
Oh my
bangers.
God.
Not the Oh My Girl song most people would pick.
Definitely
No.
not.
But our favorite Oh My Girl song.
Yes.
Collectively.
Collectively, fantastic.
Absolutely incredible. We love a banger. Probably what I would consider, I guess, the cute girl group song of this list.
Yeah.
The closest thing we have to it.
Closest thing we
the
got
closest
to
thing
it,
we're
for
willing
sure.
to put on here to it.
Right.
Goddamn banger.
So good.
I love the vibes. They sound amazing. They've always sounded amazing. I don't know, man.
They're so
Maybe
nice.
one of the only female K-pop rappers that like fits her group
Yeah.
and like does
Truthfully.
what the group needs.
It's just
True.
such a nice, pleasant little song.
I know.
It's so
Oh
nice.
My Girl, a nice pleasant little group.
I think this is one of my like most listened to song ever, just because it is just like so nice and easy to just listen to,
Mhm.
like on a loop. It's so cute.
The
It's
thing
so
with
nice.
it is like you can just play it whenever.
Yeah.
I often talk in like our worst list about like what's the occasion? Like when would I play this? When would it be appropriate?
Whenever.
Always.
Always.
With this, always.
There's no reason to not let this song.
Party,
like-
play this song. Driving, play this song. Studying, not too stimulating.
Yeah.
Play this song.
Yeah.
You can play it whenever.
It's so nice.
It just makes me so happy when I listen to it. I'm just like, aw. I just like bop, bop, bop. Also, shout out to the B-side. The Dolphin B-side.
Dolphin, yeah, Dolphin's
Dolphin,
great.
fucking
Also
banger.
iconic song.
Banger.
Or however it goes.
And like there's so many other Oh My Girl songs we could have had in this slot.
Oh, definitely.
That are more of like the stereotypical like elegant Oh My Girl. Like we could have had Closer, we could have had Windy Day.
Right.
But this just brings that, but ups the energy.
Oh, definitely.
Because it's still, I wouldn't call it not in the classy, elegant, fairy like Oh My Girl concept.
Right, right.
But it's just like summertime.
Mm-hmm.
It's very summer. Even though it came out in April.
Yeah.
Early summer.
It's just it's just so much fun. I mean, please listen to other Oh My Girl tracks because they're just most of them are just fun.
Bangers.
Also, the icon that is Closer. Oh my god, I love Closer so much. It's just I'm just so happy. It's great. It's great. But
So
yeah, what
nice.
else is there to say? Should have won Queendom. Period.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. Fantastic. The knee slapper moral winners of Queendom.
Yeah,
Moral winners.
basically.
Much
I mean,
like how SF9 were the
moral winners of Kingdom. Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, SF9 icon dual moral winners of Kingdom.
Yes.
And then the boy should have won Kingdom Puzzle. That's
Or
not Kingdom Puzzle.
Road
Road
to
to
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
I
That's just real.
Yeah, they should have won that and they did. So great, good job to them for
Like,
being
I'm like,
the
that's-
only real winners of that.
And then Queendom Puzzle, I can't begin to.
I don't
I have no
care.
comment on that.
I don't
No
care.
comment.
One, I don't
I don't
care
care
enough,
enough.
and two, that's so complicated to like figure out because we got to pick like what 7 winners. No, we're done.
Oh, it's too much.
We're not playing these
Queendom
games.
Puzzle, yeah.
Moving on to a group that was playing these games.
Yes, and we
Not
really did have to.
little-
We had to set this song down like as a line of like how high can
High
we put
can
it on
we
the
put
list?
it? Because it's not that I'm embarrassed by anything I do.
Right.
I'm an adult. I lost that, like, what's the point in becoming embarrassed by my taste in music? I have other things to be embarrassed about. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, this group is embarrassing.
Yeah, they are. They're so embarrassing. I kind of hate them.
Yeah.
Because at number 9, we have Super Junior with It's You.
Yeah.
So,
This is
here's the
basically
thing.
the best second gen song,
Bang.
I think, on
It's
our
so
list.
good.
Oh
This
my
song
God,
is
absolutely
so.
fucking
This
good.
song
It's so
is so
good.
good.
It's so good.
It is
But
so
Super
good.
This song is
Junior?
here. The thing with Super
Horrible.
Junior, and we keep saying it, is that Super Junior is here always in spite of themselves.
Yes.
Like, if Super Junior were better people, oh my god, they would be the biggest group in the fucking world.
I know, but they
Because the
suck
only thing
so
people
bad.
have against Super Junior is their members and the questionable shit they do.
They suck so bad. The members. It's
but
awful.
they're but they're talented as shit.
It sucks. It sucks
so bad.
much. Yeah.
It's
so
like
upsetting.
the weirdest
It's
dichotomy,
like the
but
worst
it
person
somehow
you know
works
has
for
the
music.
correct opinion.
Mhm.
It's incredible. And like this song, the drama, the energy, it is almost essentially a K-pop fucking power ballad. Do you know how hard it is to make a K-pop power ballad?
Ugh,
That's not a thing.
I know.
And yet here we are.
It's so
It's insane.
unfortunate. Every time we think about it, it's just like the song is so good. And there are so many Super Junior songs that are actually good, but then we sit down and think about it, but they're so bad. It's like, do we really want to talk about it because they're so
Do we
bad?
really want to? They're just too good. The music is too good for some strange reason. I don't know what the hell SM was cooking when they were working with their different producer teams for this, but they kept giving them good music.
All the SM songs are coming from. SM had an era where they were cooking. We're not in that era anymore.
No, not at all right now. But they definitely were. They were at some point in time.
Incredible. All of them sound absolutely amazing. Even the members that are like, they're you know what you have, like, especially in large groups, you got your core members, then everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of these people is like cooking. Every single one of these people is thriving in this song, and that's insane. There's so many people in this song.
There's
an insane amount of people in Super Junior at this point.
So many.
And this is so good. This would have been, what? At least 13 member Super Junior.
I think it was 13 member Super Junior. Probably their last 13 member Super Junior song.
I think.
Probably. Oh,
it's
God.
so early.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, when I think about it, I think it was. At least for Korea.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible, though,
and
in every capacity.
But it's like, the more you think about Super Junior, the more you're confronted with the fact that, like, these people are awful, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's like, they're still making music, and none of it is that good anymore, and they're just kind of embarrassing, and it's like,
but here's the thing. I truly think, and the unfortunate thing is, I think it's an SM problem, not a Super Junior problem. I think Super Junior could still, at this age, make bangers if SM was in a better place. And I wouldn't say that if I didn't fully believe that, because I don't want to admit that Super Junior could be good.
I don't know anymore. I think that personally, as people, they might be too much in their own egos and shit. That I feel like that would get in the way.
I don't fully know what a full Super Junior lineup in the year 2024 would even look like.
No,
because like the other thing is that we are losing everyone.
Yeah.
To I don't know what.
To something problematic.
Something. But that is Super Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Our secret shame.
I know. It's so unfortunate. And it's like, we've already talked about it when we had Itzy on the list before, but it's just, man, and it's so unfortunate.
All the other Super Junior songs we had on the list.
I know. It sucks. But it is what it is.
We can't lie to the people.
I know.
All right.
So next on the list.
This is the oldest song.
Oldest song on the list. We got our first gen K-pop
the token first gen favorite song from our team, and it is easily my favorite first gen song that is from my group. I probably have there might be a couple others from soloists I prefer more, but this is like the definitive first gen group song I love.
It is the best first gen song and probably the best first gen group.
Oh, easily. Both. Yeah. I agree with both.
Probably
definitely.
I mean, Grove. It's definitely one of my favorites.
The Knee Slap and K-pop podcast has made an official ruling on the best first gen group.
Yes.
It is not a competition.
And if any of y'all listen to my mixes and listen to some first gen groups, I'm pretty sure you would maybe come to agree. It's the one that ages the best, I think.
Yeah, it's the one that
they definitely age
the test of time.
For sure.
They do.
One could say they're just a myth or a legend in the whole K-pop universe. You know, one could say that.
Because at number 8,
we have "Perfect Man" by Shinhwa. And it's like you don't become
banger.
the longest running active boy group for a
No.
reason, for no reason.
No.
And like Shinhwa, listen to the last Shinhwa song. That song's still good.
It's good.
They're
good.
They're
yeah.
still good. This many years in. Fucking bangers. All the time.
This could be Super
This song-
Junior if they weren't horrible. Not saying that
Could-
Shinhwa
this
doesn't have also some problematic people in it, but they're
Yeah.
like not as like vocally on social media in the way that Super Junior is.
This song goes so hard. It's the most boy bandy. And by boy bandy, I mean the way Americans think of boy bandy.
Yeah.
Like, it's very in sync.
Very
Backstreet
Boys that
Very
way.
98 Degrees. But in, like, the best way imaginable.
Yes. It's very like American boy band in like in the early 2000s American boy
Yes.
band, but it's
But,
great.
So good.
And-
Like,
but
the
like we
best
say
version
that,
of
but like not in a bad way. We say that in like
we
a
say
good
that
way.
as a compliment, not an
compliment,
insult.
right?
And like just a song that you like everyone knows, but as a cover from like multiple people.
Right.
But it's just so good.
It's so good. And it has no right being this good, but it's so good.
Absolutely not. It goes hard. It's just so perfectly done. It's just no notes, only vibes.
No notes, only vibes. Fantastic.
Ugh. Like there's nothing like the song that like is so of its time that it ages perfectly.
Right.
Like I always know I'm like I
Yeah.
can tell what year this was written.
Yeah, this was it's
I
just
know
so
exactly
NSYNC coded
what
the
year.
song.
Oh,
Like this is a song that I feel like
I-
clearly is copy and paste the most
Oh,
from a
absolutely.
Western pop of any time period,
Oh,
but like in the
absolutely.
best way possible though.
But here's the thing. I can tell exactly to the year when this was done.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's so exactly to the year.
Yes.
But that makes it almost age like a fine wine. It's like a fucking time capsule.
Yeah.
It's so well done. And like there's nothing wrong with being of the time.
No, but this is like the best
It's
version
so-
of it being of the
It's
time.
like like if you like that sound, you're gonna like it no matter what.
Right, exactly.
I love it. It's just like a perfect encapsulation of that era.
Uh,
Though I will say, it's so fun to listen to super early K-pop English.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's real fun. Listen to that rap. It's real fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Listen
The
to it with
early-
subtitles
And
on,
keep
or else
in
it sounds
mind,
like
Eric, who does
gibberish.
the rap, he is from
Early
the States.
K-pop
So
rap is like, ooh, man, it's something else.
But it's like in a fun way though.
Yeah.
It's like not an insult. So perfectly of its time that it's amazing. All right.
amazing. Number
Next we
7.
have-
I think this may
Yes.
be our highest debut.
I think
it
it
is.
is.
It is. This is the
here. This
yeah.
is here for
Knee
debut
slapping K-pop
representation.
best
Yes.
debut
Best
song of all
debut of all
time, I
time.
guess. From an area I didn't expect, but you know what? I'm glad it worked out the way it did because it also spun off one of our favorite spin-off groups from this group, and a couple, and one soloist too. I think in particular, a couple soloists we like
Yeah.
from this
Couple
group.
soloists.
Yeah.
So great, several great branching groups. Not all of them we like, but several. And at number 7, it is with Eyes One with La Vie en Rose. Ah, amazing, immaculate. To think this could have gone to another idol group, but it didn't.
To think
thank
that
God.
people still are upset, and by people I mean like 3 people because that's the only fans that other group still has. That's mean, but also I'm not wrong.
You're not.
I'm not.
You're not wrong.
Is still upset that this song went to I'm sorry, if it would have gone to CLC, it would not have been as popular and it would not have been as good.
No.
Fight me.
No.
Fight me.
It probably wouldn't have,
They would also
unfortunately.
make it a very different song too.
No, it would not be nearly CLC would have never gotten the song as this.
No, definitely
They
not.
they would have changed it, it would have been a different concept. And it would have been worse.
Mhm.
This song is perfect for Eyes One.
So good. Absolutely fantastic Eyes One song. Such a
Incredible.
perfect debut song too.
Oh, absolutely. With a group this big, it's shocking to me that every single one of these girls gets a moment,
Right.
which one is rare in any
It's so
debut,
rare, yeah.
but especially in like the debut of a produce group where like you know that they want to throw those like high ranking kids in more, which that's the way you do it.
Right.
But I think just because of the way the lineup and the rankings of IZ*ONE and the rigged lineup of IZ*ONE and the rigged rankings,
Right.
again, it shocks me that they did it this way.
Oh yeah.
But
Is the way it is
Who am I?
sometimes.
I'm not an overpaid CEO of Wake One Entertainment.
Nope.
Nope.
Neither am I.
But it's just so well done. This group and this song are truly one of the, what we've said, the recent uptick in people being like, well, maybe groups should be rigged.
Yeah.
Because, like, really, other than ZB1 perfect as is.
Right.
We love
We
them.
love that.
They not rigged, and somehow they ended up
And
perfect anyway.
Absolutely perfect. Yep.
But with a group of this size, maybe it should be rigged.
Honestly.
Because IZ*ONE is, ZB1 is like, what, 4 less people?
Yeah.
4 less people.
3.
That's a lot of, 3.
Because IZ*ONE's 12, yes.
Oh, true. Yeah, IZ*ONE's 12.
IZ*ONE's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of people in a
It's a
K-pop
lot.
group.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
So many
That's
people.
1/3 of ZB1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They would be a third bigger.
Kind
But,
of crazy to think about it.
If
that
that's
way.
like a substantial amount more people.
Right.
No, absolutely love it. Absolutely incredible. This group almost came out this good against all odds. And I think it's just a testament to how good this song is.
Right. Honestly.
I mean, you'll see how IZ*ONE had the great benefit of having great songwriting. Mainly because you see how IZ*ONE could turn out with bad songwriting by looking at their Japanese releases.
Oh, God.
That could have been Korean IZ*ONE
Yeah, like
in a different universe.
Because we truly got
Just
the
saying.
full spectrum of IZ*ONE
Full
in the time
spectrum.
that we had them. Because it was really, we got some low lows, but some really high
Mhm.
highs too.
I'm just saying
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like, that's how I'm okay with saying that IZ*ONE's almost good in spite of itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we saw how it could have gone if they had bad songwriting.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Look at those Japanese releases.
It
Except for
was
that first one.
rough.
That first one is very good.
First one's great, but oh my God,
First
it
one's
was
great.
rough for a
The
while.
rest are downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest are very bad.
Yeah, I don't know why they fumbled the bag so much on the Japan releases, honestly.
I think it's maybe that is the Japanese market, what they were looking for, because the Japanese market's weird
It's
and
weird
wants
and
bad
different.
things.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, though, I've
They
heard
want
better
bad things.
J-pop released during that time, and I'm like,
Yeah, but
Mm.
like they kind of sound like AKB does,
Right.
and AKB is just
maybe
not
it's just
that good.
AKB reject songs that they're like, no, we can't give them to AKB.
Who knows?
I don't know.
So number 6, another icon. Literally.
Absolutely.
My
iconic.
favorite,
Yes.
The
Yes,
rest
yes.
of these
Pun.
are just
Love the
except
pun.
one are like iconic songs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So at number 6, we do have Icon with Love Scenario.
사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다
It had to be here.
It
How
has
could
to
you
be
not?
here.
Known as
This is
one
the
of
Token
best
YG
K-pop songs.
entry. That's
It's the
it.
Token YG entry. It's by a mile the best YG song they've ever made.
Mhm.
Right.
It's B.I.'s magnum opus.
It is
Mhm.
B.I.'s magnum
Like-
opus.
I don't know if he would consider it that, but I do.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he didn't know it at the time, but it was.
The children, the youth loved
The
it.
youth loved
the
it.
youth. The youth were obsessed.
Youth were very much here for.
Oh, yeah.
Love
The
Scenario.
children were like,
The children
love the
I mean, it's a
melody.
very good song. It's truly like the perfect example of like some of the best stuff comes from simplicity,
Mhm.
because the song is very simple.
It is.
That's why the children were so attached to it. It's because it's a very simple song. But it's like in simplicity, you almost have to make it perfect
Mhm.
because you have nothing to hide behind. The beat is very simple. The vocals are very simple. but you have to then make it perfect.
Yeah.
Or else you hear every flaw.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hide behind auto-tune and like 15 random construction noises.
Definitely
Yeah.
not. You can't do it.
It's true.
Which is, so many groups are doing that now, and it's unfortunate.
And I do think that also just shows a lot of confidence in iKON.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, they wrote this song for themselves and were like, no, we can make this a title track.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could also see this getting fucking buried on an album because it's so simple.
Yeah.
And being the song that we were like, well, why wasn't this the title track?
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. Ugh, I miss iKON, guys.
I know. So do I. It's it's not like they're not around, because they still
It
are
isn't.
around, and they're like, honestly,
But they're not the same iKON.
post YG iKON, honestly, a
Better
a
iKON.
great version of iKON too.
They look happy.
They do. I'm honestly so happy for them that they got out, and they are. And the fact it's
Yeah.
like groups that leave their original company and then immediately
together.
just stay together and sign to a different company. It's like, you know that they're there to make music because they are having
Yeah.
a good time. Like, they would not be doing it for any other reason.
It's
So
just like
I'm really
it's a
happy
different
for them.
icon.
It's,
and I
yeah,
do
it's
like them.
definitely different, but I am happy for the remaining members of iKON.
I am too. Controversial point, best YG group they've ever made.
Honestly,
Just saying.
I
By
don't
far.
know if that's that controversial, but
I don't think anyone else would say that because I do think everyone else. I don't know if it's controversial that people would be like, you're wrong controversial,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if other people would say it.
Right.
iKON's not the most popular group they've ever made.
Right. Right.
iKON, other than this song, might be one of their lesser, like, in mainstream popularity groups.
Yeah, it's fair.
But no, by a mile, the best one they ever made. Not even
Definitely.
taking into account this song, but like the pre-stuff, like
I mean,
Rhythm
yeah,
Top,
all of the-
debut.
all of
that.
iKON's music is so good.
Very
I
good.
as a like definitely title track discography for them is like so good all the time.
Yeah, and YG didn't let them have B-sides.
No, because that's the YG way. But the iKON B sides we did get, I mean, those are also good, but they
Those
just
are
don't
great.
have a lot of them.
Also, iKON, the only people in YG that could sing ballads.
that's true.
The only people in YG
That
that
is
I
true.
would want to sing ballads.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had by far one of some of their... Honestly, I think B.I. and Bobby might be their strongest rappers.
Yeah.
And they by a mile had their strongest vocalists.
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
By a mile.
Yes.
Not a close contest at all. We just like singing. I like that we don't get to talk about iKON that often,
We
but
love
when we do, it's
iKON.
just praise,
They're so
praise,
good.
praise,
They're so
praise. They
good.
deserve it. No one will give iKON their flowers.
Because we don't get to
No
talk
one.
about them that often, which is why we have to praise them when we can.
Mm-hmm.
They're great.
And no one else will.
No.
They're the forgotten redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, they are kind of.
Which is really unfortunate.
It's so unfortunate because they're so good.
They're really talented. They are.
Ugh, love them. And also support B.I.'s solo music.
Yes.
It's like weird but fun.
True.
It's not for me, but South Korea loves it. That style of music too. So
He's being smart.
mhm.
He's being smart. All right, on to number
All right.
4.
Number 5.
Oh,
Number 5.
oh, number 5. Oh, sorry, number 5. Sorry, that's Kayla.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So we have a group that is not surprising to be here, but probably surprising song choice, but not
Mhm.
from us. A surprising song
Mm-mm.
choice at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because at number 5 we have "Rock with You" by 17.
I tell you this time I wanna rock with you. More like 이 밤에 shine on you tonight. I wanna rock with you. 그 어디라도 Baby hold on, baby hold on. 알겠어도 Baby hold on, baby hold on. 소리도 세상이 끝나더라도 I wanna rock with you.
17.
I know people hate this song, but freaking love it.
It's a banger.
So
I
good.
love
the
it.
best.
Such
It's
a
so
good song.
A lot
It's
of people
amazing.
will call it like, and a lot of people who are wrong will say it's like a weird departure for 17. It's not.
I don't think
17
it is.
has songs that sound like this all throughout their discography.
They do. You just are not looking hard
Run-
enough.
You're just not. You just haven't never listened to a 17 B-side.
Yeah.
Just saying. I have opinions on 17. But this song, incredible.
So
they
good.
sound amazing.
So good.
Every single one of them. 17, a group that has been able to balance 13 people masterfully.
Oh yeah.
All of them sound incredible. They don't hide anybody.
Mm-hmm. They don't.
Thriving. They have some of the best vocalists in the game. Maybe 2 of the best in the game.
Probably. I would say, yeah.
Honestly, I would even put like all of the vocal team as some of the, like, 2 of them like up there.
Oh yeah.
The other 3 also in that
good,
competition because there's such a large gap between.
But DK and Senquan are just like 2 of the best ever generally. Like,
but like I would put Woozy and Joshua and all of them. I'm like, they're in the game because like everyone else kind of can't compete with either of them too.
Right.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
They're so
Woozy, one of the best little producers of understands his group incredibly well. To be able to just give everybody exactly like something to make them shine.
I know, that's the thing that's like so good with 17 is because they really, I think, are one of the best at self-producing to the point where they have so many members but are just able, they know each other so well on everyone's strengths, and every song they put out is just like so like well curated to like each one of their like individual strengths. It's so good. It's just so good.
What more can you say? It's like just like this praise could honestly go on to any 17 song. It's all just up there with like, it's the same thing every time. Not sound, but like that same like absolute quality every time.
Right. And
it's like, well, what more can you like, and just this one happens to be that they put out this absolute fucking masterpiece.
Oh yeah. But then it's, as we've also said, that we, in retrospect, should have given this Song of the Year.
Like, we gave it to Cinema that year.
Right.
And I think that maybe had a better tone for the year.
Yeah.
Which is always the thing that we go back to, of like, is it the best song, or is it just like the best like tone of the overall year?
Yeah.
Right.
But it was, I think this just had come out so soon. Like, I think it came out like...
It was an end of the year song, and Cinema was a beginning of the year song, so I think that's probably what
it was late October. We usually have these lists done by, like, mid-November, so we had maybe, like, 2 weeks with the song.
Right.
So it was so new, and we're like, is it recency bias? And turns out it wasn't. It's just a fucking masterpiece.
It's so good.
It's really hard when songs come out that late in the year, and 17 tends to do that every fucking year.
That's what happened to that song, because
they do that. They're like, we're gonna do surprise sleeper hit. Let's go. Surprise sneaker hit.
They did it this year with God of Music.
I know, they really did, and they barely missed the list this year. And I'm like, you gotta release their music like let's go like 2 months earlier, and it would be fine.
That's insane. And they would fucking win Song of the Year like 15 times.
Because it's really hard trying to account for recency bias in like this scenario.
It's hard.
We always do these lists because it's like it just came out. And it's like, do we have we like been with this song long enough?
Have we lived with it enough?
Right.
The problem is I think we tend to overcorrect for recency bias.
Yeah. But anyway,
so
number 4.
Number 4, the sexy song.
Song
of the list. The best sexy song.
Yes.
We like sexy. We don't hate sexy. We like sexy.
We do like sexy.
We hate bad
like sexy when it's done in the correct way.
Number 4. It is very tasteful sexy. It is... Sorry, it is not our highest girl group song of the list. But it is a high one. It is a favorite of mine. This song in particular, another song. Actually, a couple songs from them. Very strong favorites of mine. And Sammi, this is Sammy's favorite girl group, I'm pretty sure, of all time. Still, to this day. And it is none other than, at number 4, I Like That by Sistar. Yeah.
A fucking banger.
A banger. A knee-slapping banger. So hot, so sexy. Love the sass.
Did sexy correct from the beginning of their career, which is like harder than you think it is.
Yes,
definitely,
for a K-pop group. I don't know what do you say about this song? It's perfection.
It is.
They look amazing.
Fantastic.
They sound amazing. They exude confidence that makes it feel like this is their idea, as opposed to being an industry just forced sexy concept that makes everyone uncomfortable.
Right. Because we never like that. Never love
We
that.
hate that.
When that happens.
Sister never made me think that.
No.
Also, Sister 19's having a comeback.
Crazy.
And I have to promote.
Crazy that it's happening in 2024, but it is.
Thrive, girls. Thrive.
Fantastic.
Girl group of the
Honestly,
year, Sister
slay.
19.
Slay all day.
Slay Queens.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
So excited.
So much. Could not be more excited.
Yeah.
But yes, that's gonna be incredible too.
Sister are generally one of the only groups that did sexy really well, where it didn't feel like icky. Like a lot of the new goose sexy groups, where it felt like
it was like
off.
them.
Which I feel like either they had good staff, maybe it's a combination of them being vocal about their preferences of what they want in their songs, and then their staff being accommodating and not
to be honest,
being gross.
Maybe it was, and this is like the beginning of it. Maybe it was just really good. And I hate to give Starship credit on anything.
I know,
but maybe it was good Starship
really.
casting.
Right.
Essentially casting, because making a K-pop group is essentially a casting call.
Right,
Like,
right.
it's casting. Maybe they were like, well, if we do... It's such a small group,
Yeah.
too. And I'm like, great. It is the perfect... Like, 4 people. It's easy to get 4 people on the same page. And they got 4 people who all wanted to
On
do
the
this.
same page.
And were good at it. And were on the same page their whole career.
Mhm.
And then also... one of the most amicable disbandments I've ever seen.
Great disbandment. A great handled disbandment.
Insanely well handled disbandment. Got a full disbandment era.
I know.
Everyone seems happy. They're still doing collaborations.
Right. It's like it's crazy how well
and
that
no
it
one
was
has
handled.
subtweeted anybody. No one's made weird comments
Like,
about
no
them
drama.
or the company.
Exactly.
It's so interesting. Amazing, incredible. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was just a lot of mutual respect there, which I think is needed for any K-pop
Which
concept.
I wish was more of a thing throughout the rest of the K-pop industry, but, you know.
Is needed for any K-pop concept, but specifically when you're doing a sexy K-pop concept with a group of young women. I think mutual respect is, like, almost extra needed.
Right.
Because, like, there's just a lot of extra, like, sensitivity issues going on at the same time.
Right, right.
It just seems very well done. Insane. Insane that we could do it once, but never again.
I know.
It's like them and, like, AOA and maybe one other group.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't think of who that other group is. I don't know, would you count After School as a sexy concept? I don't know.
Yeah, at that times I would
Kind
say
of.
yeah.
So, like, it feels like that, and
Right.
maybe recent Girls' Day, and that was kind of that era.
Mm-hmm.
But none of the recent groups. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Great.
Number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Now, this is the highest girl group spoilers that we have.
Which,
but it is
for just a one-time thing. It truly, I don't know what the producer was cooking when they decided to give it to a subgroup nonetheless, but here we are.
Because at number 3 we have Pristin V with Get It.
They were cooking.
The Pristin subunit.
Oh my god.
Icons. Fucking icons.
Fucking iconic.
Absolutely insane.
Tragic though, we didn't get more. Absolutely tragic.
I know. And it's like Pristin.
What the hell, Pledis?
Pristin itself was a really short-lived group, but Pristin V was like really, really short-lived.
I mean, I know that they couldn't, especially with the fact that they had already introduced the Pledis girls as in Produce 101 in the debut, and essentially use that as like a soft launch.
Right.
I know that they probably couldn't just be like, well, we're cutting more than half the group and just making a 5-person group.
Right.
And then also realizing that you can't do this concept with Pristin.
Yeah.
Because of just the members and just, you know, the age ranges here.
Right.
With all those caveats, this is what I wanted Pristin to be.
Absolutely.
This is everything I wanted.
So
this
good.
is absolutely fucking incredible.
It's like, and it's a peak girl group song. Generally, it's
Absolutely.
so good. Concept is great. Music video is great. The members they
The
also
song
chose for the
sounds incredible.
subunit also great.
Perfect.
Great for the concept. Yeah.
it's a bigger subunit, because usually subunits aren't 5 people, which is the size of like a K-pop group.
Right, but Pristin was
But-
like 10 people, so.
Yeah, Pristin was a lot of people.
Yeah.
And not saying Pristin was bad. We like Pristin.
I liked Pristin.
Like, the
while,
two Pristin
while we had
songs that
them, I
exist-
liked them,
well,
yeah.
we had them for a hot second.
Mhm.
But, like, the 2 Pristin songs we got, I really enjoyed.
I know.
But, Pristin V was just, like, another level.
It's like peak
It's just
subunit.
girl
It's so
group.
Oh man, it
girl
was just
group,
like
peak
so
subunit.
banger. I was just like shook the whole time I was listening. I was just like, wow, we need more of this. But Pledis was just like,
Absolutely.
no, we're gonna get rid of this. And I'm like,
They're the textbook
why?
definition of how you do the I'm so cool I don't care.
Yeah.
Because it's confident, but it's still showing all of your goddamn skills. They're so good.
So
It's a
good.
damn shame we didn't get more, which is like, ugh.
But at the other time, I think that just Pristin in itself was just a group that both had the success that was imagined for them,
Yeah.
and at the same time didn't.
I know.
I don't know. It just
I
feels-
truly don't
and
know
then-
what happened with the fact that they just
It's the biggest
disappeared
mystery
off
to
the
me
face of
how
the earth.
Pledis really fumbled
I
this
think a lot of
bag.
people don't bring up the sheer amount of bullying all the members of Pristin got.
Especially
Yeah.
for what?
Oh,
Especially
my
was it
God.
Kyla?
Kyla,
I think-
yeah, that
especially, like,
also
Kyla.
had a big
But,
effect
like-
on it, I'm sure, but
But also, a lot of those girls had a lot of bullying at them. which
people
is,
did
like,
not like that group for some
people
reason.
didn't
They
like
like
Pristin.
at like a personal level, which was like
Yeah,
really
no, people
weird.
hated Pristin.
Yeah.
And my thought with, and like, I can only imagine, like, them, like, scrambling, being like, do we keep going, or do we... Like, I know a lot of people blame Pledis, but I also tend to just look at it being like, well, they also were hated for no reason.
For no reason
Yeah.
at all. It's
Which
terrible.
is insane. And then even Pristin V, I don't know. And then also, then Pristin V got a bunch of hate for, like, being like, well, why aren't we getting real Pristin back? And I'm like, what do you
I
people
don't know.
want?
Oh my God, it
what
was
do
awful.
you all want? It was weird.
Yeah.
I was also just
So, like,
confused
I
in
don't
general
know
with
if
the
we can
handling of
really
Pristin.
lay all the blame, and this is my opinion always, which is like, I don't know if we can lay all the blame on Pledis, mainly because I think we need to look within ourselves at the role we played in
Mhm.
Pristin. And by we, I mean the collective we, because I didn't do shit.
And also,
Right.
I just, every time I'm reminded of this whole thing with Pristin, I remember whoever hacked their Pledis' official website at
Oh,
the time,
God.
the we fucking woo of it all. And I'm just like, I can't. This is what I associate with Pristin now.
Oh man.
We fucking woo. I just
Oh,
can't.
man.
You're not supposed to hack. You shouldn't be hacking, period, in general. But also, like, at the same time, it was all because you were pissed that your group that you really liked did not release music for a while and you were concerned
But
what was
also
happening.
that you
It's just-
maybe also bullied.
That you might have bullied.
Because
Who
half
knows?
the fans of
Who
Pristin
knows?
bullied Kyla. I think the fans of Pristin bullied Kyla, and then everyone else bullied all the other members of Pristin on, like, a personal level.
It was
It's just-
that was really
it was
they
just-
really had
it
a
was
bad
just-
time as a group.
It was just such a bad time for
Yeah.
everybody involved that I can't imagine anyone was happy.
I can't imagine
The
it
members,
was good.
the fans, the company, everyone just seemed pissed.
hmm
Which is unfortunate, because they were good. It's just no one else thought that.
I know.
Apparently.
It's so sad.
Except for this song. A lot of people like this song, though, from what I remember.
True.
And then, no, because that song also got a bunch of bullying for not being all members of Pristin.
Well, it wasn't about the song itself, though. to
It
be
wasn't
fair.
about the song, no,
Yeah.
No,
no,
but
but I
people
don't think
people
but
were
here's
just
the thing, I don't
always
think
mad
Pristin
about
got
something about Pristin.
But I don't think Pristin got bullied because of their songs either. I think people just didn't like Pristin
I
for some
know.
reason. I don't know.
I don't
People
know
were
what
just
was going
very
on with that
weird about.
group.
I think a lot of people remember that Pristin disbanded, but people who didn't live through it don't know what happened.
No.
We lived
Even
through
I
it. It
forget
was
what happened.
It's like
but,
because I remember they sent Kyla back to America and she was like
Mhm.
working at a carnival as like a part-time job for a hot second and we were
So
like
people were just like, "Did
what's
she
going
leave?"
on? Yeah,
And she's like, I'm gone from there and I need a
Yeah.
job, man.
right.
You know what? She's just doing just American
I mean, she
teenager
was, like,
things.
15.
Getting
That's,
a job
like,
in
a
high school.
reasonable
I know
job
she was
to
literally
get.
just being an American teenager.
I hope she's doing it. I hope everyone.
She seems to be
know.
doing well. She probably was like, after the whole bullying thing, she was just like, you know what? I'm good. I'm going back home and living a
Mis-
normal life. You know?
But also, I hope she got some therapy.
I know.
Hopefully
I
she
know.
did too.
I really hope
Thousands
she's
of people
okay
I hope she
still.
did.
I know.
Like, you don't just leave and be like, oh no, I'm good now. I'm like, I hope you got some therapy.
Mhm.
Well,
He can't be
more
bullied
so.
by thousands
Okay,
of
maybe
people
she
on the
needed
internet
therapy,
and
but
be
maybe more
fine.
so. I'm good with this whole music career thing now. You know,
All right.
I'm all set. I don't need to do that anymore. Which, you know what, is fair.
Which is sad because that was at one point your dream.
I know,
That's a hard pill to swallow.
but you know what? At least she did try for the dream. Made an attempt. You know, it's better than
And
a
then
lot of people
it
don't.
wasn't because of
so
her
you know,
talent. It was because some people were fat phobic.
Mhm.
true.
She's not even fat. She's perfectly
I know.
fine.
Well,
It's
more so
terrible.
twisted Korean body standards and Asian body standards, really.
It's terrible, actually.
Which is like, yeah.
All right, number 2.
number 2. So
Levity.
Yeah,
Levity.
so-
Levity, people.
people
Keep it light.
people should know what the top 2 songs are because we have said
They
them
better.
often that these were the top 2. It's just a matter of what's 1 and what's 2.
And really, anyone else in K-pop who probably agree for the most
a
part.
lot of
like,
a lot
you
of
would
people in
agree.
K-pop would agree this is 1
Maybe
and
you
2.
argue
Also,
the
if you
order,
don't
but
agree,
like you'd
you're
agree with
being
these two.
unreasonable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you do not agree, you are actively being unreasonable because these are masterpieces.
These are masterpieces. This is art.
This is art, people.
Even if there's a little bit of corniness in it, it's art.
Oh yeah.
It's K-pop. If there's not corniness in it, why am I here?
I
exactly.
know.
This is K-pop. This is an opera.
Right, exactly.
I'm not going to the ballet. Please.
Yeah.
So, number 2.
Number 2, we have The Chaser by Infinite.
Yeah.
One of the best
I-
songs ever made. So
Oh,
I
good.
truly
fantastic.
Such a good
don't know
song.
what else to say about this song because one, we've talked about it so much.
I know.
I think it almost didn't happen had Being
It
Mine
almost
not been
didn't happen.
successful.
I mean, let's be honest. That's the people's fault, not anyone
True,
else's
but
fault.
without
Right.
the Be
The
Mine of
people
success,
were
Be
dumb.
Mine walked so the Chaser could run, and I'm glad for it. I'm
They
glad it
did.
worked out that way.
Absolutely incredible in every capacity.
So good.
Infinite at the height of their drama,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
at the height of their insanity.
Truly, with a music video, that doesn't make any sense, but that's
Nope.
fine. It doesn't need to make sense when the song
I mean,
is
there's
that
a
good.
reason that the dance video has more views.
I
The
know.
dance video is fantastic, though. The choreography in this song
the
is
choreo
so
is
good.
incredible.
Mhm.
So good.
The vocals amazing. Infinite finally learning what to do with all of its members, which is a problem that Infinite had their entire career. and
Yeah.
Problem
might
that
still
Infinite
have
still
currently.
has, even with
Yeah.
only 6 of them. Yeah, they still have.
There's
have
one
that
less
problem.
person, and the other 2 couldn't get more lines.
No. But I'm gonna be honest,
you know, they're
I don't
here.
think they improved a lot over the years. So,
no,
you know,
no, not at all.
maybe that's for the best.
But here's the thing: I do think that they get a bit of the spotlight in this song, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Hmm.
At least Sung Jae does.
Yeah.
Sungil,
Sungil,
He's
I
there.
don't. He's there.
he's present.
He's there as
He's
well.
he's present and he's here.
Yep.
And like maybe that's not Infinite's strength.
Mhm.
Infinite solid 5-member group,
Right.
not so much solid 7-member group.
Right. But title tracks for Infinite always bangers. Not
Bang.
a single miss from them.
Choreo banger.
Banger. Always
Vocals,
always
banger.
bangers for choreo.
Two
always
of the
bangers
better
for song.
2 of the better 3rd gen rappers.
Oh yes.
Miss Hoya. Always
Do
miss
miss
Hoya.
him.
Mhm.
Do miss him. I wish
I
he
do
was
miss
still
Hoya.
making music, but
Ugh.
he's fine being a dancer now.
Dancer now.
And you know
Right,
what? It's
Hoya.
probably the one that will give him the most longest term career prospects, and you know what? That's fine.
It's definitely what he wants to do as well, so
Yeah,
I can't
it looks
fault
like
him
He-
for
his
that.
strongest
That's
suit was
good.
always dancing too, so like it's
Yeah.
not shocking at all, honestly.
Right.
You know what? I know he's just part of a crew right now at the moment,
He
right?
is,
In the
yeah.
studio.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Who knows? Maybe he's just maybe he wants to do
He's
his own
biding
studio
his time.
someday. Who knows?
Mhm.
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right.
So now we have number 1.
Number
one is
one,
obvious.
not a shock.
Number 1 is fucking obvious. Number 1
The group,
is
not surprising.
weirdly-
The song, I don't think
But
that's surprising
Not
either.
surprising.
No.
No.
Not at all. Also, this is just the Chaser, but take all the compliments said about the Chaser, vocals, drama, choreo, and just make it a little bit more difficult.
Yes.
Yes.
And also the music video, another level above.
And our house.
Oh, also makes equally no sense.
Equally
as the
no
Chaser.
sense.
And the song
but
that made me
a
go-
Beautiful music
But, like,
video.
The song that made me go,
also
holy
quadruple
shit,
the
this
budget.
group is popular, and it's only just beginning. Holy
Yeah, and the
shit.
Other thing,
it's only going.
also, holy shit, it's 6 minutes long.
It's so
Yeah.
long. The music video is so long.
There's an interlude in the middle.
There is.
And I am proud to present my our number one.
Our.
Our.
Number one.
Number one for this best K-pop song of all time. It is none other than the one, the only, Pitan Numul, aka Blood, Sweat, and Tears, by the legendary, all-time, best-selling K-pop boy group of all time. That is BTS.
Best-selling
Bam.
Korean artist of all time.
Best-selling Korean
Amazing.
artist of all time.
Amazing.
Bam.
Flawless.
Fucking bangers.
Bam.
Only bangers.
Only bangers.
They're amazing.
Chef Emerald, bam in that.
Bam.
Love it.
Love everything about this.
So good.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Now, granted, I'm a Spring Day girly, but like Blood, Sweat, and Tears is
mean,
very, very close to Spring Day for
here's
me.
the thing.
Very, very
Here's
close.
the thing. There are other songs up here.
Yes.
Right.
This is my personal favorite K-pop songs of all time, but like other BTS songs come close up, obviously.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
But this song has the power.
It has the
It is
power.
everything BTS does
It commands it.
just done to perfection. It's
So
got
good.
vocals. It's got insane dance. It's got the rap.
And now that I've been playing
Which-
Baldur's Gate, they are
how do
wearing
you
the fuck out of those
dramatically rap?
collared outfits that Astarion would wear.
Oh,
Love it.
so
It's
good.
got
Fucking yeah.
absolute bullshit lore.
Shout out to Astarion. Love him. He's my favorite.
Shout out. It's got
Sassafras.
bullshit BTS lore.
Shout out to
Thrive.
Astarion.
But BTS thriving.
Thriving.
What more can you say about BTS? They're thriving.
Mhm.
I wish. Is it sad that I kind of wish BTS would bring back the bullshit lore just to confuse the children?
Because
You
they
know,
don't know.
confuse the
They
children.
don't know
The
how
children
what
don't
it was
know.
like in the BTS heavy BTS lore time.
They
No,
don't
now
know.
they can buy the BTS webtoon in Barnes and Noble.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
a thing. It's there.
They weren't here
And
when
Target.
they weren't
And
around
Target.
when the whole fandom was going crazy on that weird like Twitter interactive horror story. Like, that was they
yes,
were there. They
I
don't
remember
know.
that
Oh.
horror story. That
They
that,
don't
that was my
know.
fate. We were there every night.
We were there.
That's right.
Scrolling.
They don't remember. Hey,
Back
they
when I
don't
Twitter on my
remember
phone,
when
Jesus.
for their second EP they dropped Just One Day online to listen
Yes.
on their website for literally just one day, and I streamed the
For just
fuck
one
out
day,
of that.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so much
They
fun.
They
Literally,
don't know what it was like in the
the
early
people don't know.
times.
Nah, that was
And
wild.
people don't know about that one Wings concept photo book that people
Oh,
got
yeah.
charged an extra $100
Arm and a leg
because it
for.
outweighed because customs was like this
Yes.
weighs too much. It's true. It was already like it already was like a $200 thing with the shipping.
Right.
Mhm.
And then they had to pay like another like I think it was like $40 to $100.
Oh, that's so crazy.
because customs was
That
like
thing.
this is a brick. You can't ship a brick. All right, statistics
Wild.
time. We can't just keep going down the.
But that
BTS
is our
rabbit
list.
hole.
And now for stats.
Yes,
Ooh.
time for the stats.
The stats on this are more stark than the worst because we had 108 men and 42 women.
Oh, you know what? It is how it is.
I mean, I'm the token
It
woman
is how it
enjoyer,
is.
I
It
guess.
Plus
is
the
the
fact-
way
girl
how
groups.
it
Plus
is.
the fact that all the co-ed shit ended up in
Oh
women.
yeah, it doesn't help. But you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
So then we ended up with 91. So that's a 72-28 split.
Great, love that.
The percentages make it more stark. We had 91 boy group songs, 35 girl group songs, 13 soloists, and 11 bands. So that's 60% boy groups, 23% girl groups.
Damn.
8% soloists, 7%
Somehow,
bands.
SM still comes up on top, which is
Somehow.
impressive.
Unfortunate.
Entirely, you know why?
'Cause
It's
there was
because
no
SM
K-pop
was there
that
the
existed.
entire time.
True.
Hybe only really starts coming in 2015, and within the last 8 years has 16 entries. To SM's 22.
Earlier you go
Which is
back
wild.
in
They're
time,
gonna catch up real
the
fast.
less
They're gonna catch up
options
probably
you
within the
have.
next 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm
SM
excited
catches-
for that.
Hybe
I'm
S-
so
catches up
excited.
to Hybe in the next 2 years. Betting it now.
Yeah.
Then it's FNC with 12. You don't think about that, and then you realize we like
the
bands, and
bands.
also AOA and P1
Mhm.
Harmony
And SF9.
and SF9 are all under FNC, which sounds
Hi-Fi
wrong,
Unicorn.
but it's true.
Yeah.
Cube with 9, Pledis with 8, and this is all Pledis pre-Hybe.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So
Yep,
Pledis
yep.
post Hybe is all under Hybe.
Right.
Because that's how I did math.
But Pledis-
and I was like,
but
I
Pledis
can't
did have-
double count shit.
Pledis did have quite a life as a company before Hybe, so.
Yes,
did.
so Pledis would have 9, because I think the only song we have on here that doesn't count with that is Rock With You.
Right.
No, 10, because it would be Rock With You and BSS.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't, I
Either
wasn't
way,
going to double,
it's
I
fine.
wasn't going to count songs twice.
Right.
Was my concern. Starship with 8, Willem with 8, YG with 8, JYP with 7, and RBW with 6.
Mhm.
Another very recent company that made it up this list very quickly.
Oh, yes.
So the breakdown of the concepts. We had 25 songs that I just called emotional/dramatic.
Love the drama.
We love the drama. 18 sexy, 12 band, 12 cool, 10 badass, 10 elegant/innocent, and then a whole bunch of other ones.
Cool. Love the bands getting up there. We love that. We
Bands
love the
get up there
band
very quickly.
representation.
Most recurring groups. This is embarrassing. So we have Beast with 5. No, 6. 5, sorry. I can't count. Beast with 5, BTS with 5, Shiny with 5, and Super Junior all with 5. Wow.
Really shocking with Beast getting up there, honestly.
The most shocking one was Beast. Not Super Junior we expected. Beast was a surprise.
A little surprise
Also,
Beast in there. But all,
not the Beast songs anyone would expect.
only Party Beast, though.
We only like Party Beast. Most recurring person is Taben. He's on these lists 7 times. That's insane.
I love that for him. Love that for Taman.
He's
Absolutely
on there 5
insane.
times with Shiny and 2 times as a soloist.
Love that for Taman.
And then all the other recurring groups, we got FT Island was on FT Island Infinite, 17 and Sistar were on their 4. C and Blue IU, NCT as a collective was on their 3.
Yeah.
Oh My Girl twice, and TXT. And then a whole lot of people have been on this list twice. And that's our stats, everybody.
I love that.
the stats.
Amazing.
I like stats.
We love
I don't
the
Stats are
stats.
like
cool.
stats. I hated stats in school, but
Fun-
I did
fun
like
stats.
I,
These are
fun
fun
stats
stats.
is more fun.
I hated doing this, mainly because I had to do so much of it manually.
Right.
And then also figure out what company all these groups were in when they made that song.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
That was
That's
hard.
true.
Yeah.
But I like now that I see it.
Woohoo.
So it's worth it.
Yes, yes. But that has been our top 15 songs of all time, definitively.
Woo! We
I
did
feel
it.
like it's a pretty good list. Love it. Would recommend you listen to every song on this list. But with that, this is kind of wrapping up our you look back through K-pop for best songs. We will have worst songs as well, because of course we always do both.
Yeah.
But we will oh my god, it's like we haven't recorded in so long. I forgot how to do the
It's been a
outro.
while.
It's terrible.
My god.
We are available.
We took a nice good break though.
We did. We did
for
take
the
a nice holiday break, which was nice.
Mhm.
We are available on all major podcasting platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We also have a YouTube channel where we post all of our episodes along with clip videos occasionally as well, because it's the new year. I have a lot more clip videos than usual, so enjoy those for now. But we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.